Welcome to the Scholarship Awards Program for the class of 2021. We'd like to congratulate the class of 2021. The scholarships that will be awarded are the result of 4 years of hard work and dedication. It is wonderful to see you rewarded for all of your efforts. We want to thank the organizations and families who have established the scholarships we will be awarding today. Many of these scholarships were set up in memory of a loved one who has passed away. We want to thank you for your generosity. Scholarship winners will be given instructions at the end of this presentation about the next steps to receiving the scholarships. And finally, a big thank you to Mrs. Learback for all of her work with this scholarship program. So, let's get started.
From the American Legion Auxiliary. The American Legion Auxiliary offers a scholarship to a Shelby girl who is a daughter, sister, or granddaughter of a veteran. The selection is made by a panel of members of the American Legion Auxiliary, Unit 326 of Shelby, and based upon qualification, need, and written remarks. This year, $500 is awarded to Reagan Gurney.
The Shelby Home and Public Health Scholarship Endowment. Shelby Home and Public Health Incorporated awards several $1,000 scholarships to Shelby High School graduates planning to attend either a 2-year or a 4-year registered nurse education program in the fall after their senior year. This year there are 3 $1,000 scholarships. They go to Tessie Bellamy, Adeline Meyer, and Caitlin Ritchie.
The Eric T. Baird Memorial Scholarship. The family of Eric T. Baird began a scholarship to honor this accomplished Shelby graduate's memory. Applicants were evaluated based on their will to attend a 4-year college, active involvement in school activities such as athletics, music, clubs, art, theater, FFA, etc., commitment to community through church, community service, civic organizations, etc., and a minimum GPA of 3.0 for the first 3 years of high school. This year, $1,000 goes to Keely Mack.
The Shelby 4-H Club Fund. This year, the Shelby 4-H Club Fund of the Shelby Foundation awards one $1,000 scholarship to a deserving senior at Shelby High School with a 2.0 or higher GPA. The student must have been a 4-H member in good standing, participated in the Richland County Fair, and be enrolled in a 2-year or 4-year program after graduation. This $1,000 scholarship goes to Kayla Evans.
From Gamma Beta Sorority. The Gamma Beta Sorority sponsors and awards a scholarship each year to a senior whose grade point average is at least 3.0. There is no stipulation regarding the student's college major. $500 goes to McKenna Kaiser.
The Shelby Police Department Fraternal Order of Police Scholarship. The Shelby Police Department established this $1,000 scholarship in memory of Megan Elizabeth Smith, who was a Shelby student interested in pursuing a career in criminal justice prior to her untimely death. This scholarship considers applicants of all intended majors, but gives preference to a boy or girl who shows a willingness to help others and is interested in pursuing criminal justice. This $1,000 scholarship goes to Cassie Stein.
The Bernice Griffith Memorial Scholarship. This $1,000 award was established in memory of Bernice Griffith by her loving family shortly after her passing. It is open to any Shelby graduating senior with a minimum 2.0 GPA planning to pursue higher education in nursing, business, agribusiness, or other related fields. The student must also exhibit financial need, have been active in extracurricular activities, and exhibit a positive attitude, willingness to learn, and a desire to make the community better. This $1,000 scholarship is awarded to Riley Fackler.
The American Legion Post 326 Outstanding Boy and Girl. John Terry and Glenn Fiddler, who serve as representatives of this veterans organization, believe it is important to draw attention to and thank those of the class of 2021 that have chosen to enter into the armed forces. The American Legion wishes you good fortune, and may God defend you on every side. We wish you could all stand to be recognized by your classmates and parents. The Legion implores the class of 2021 to remember your classmates that are going on to serve and protect us. Know who your classmates are, remember them, and honor their service. The American Legion O'Brien Post 326 of Shelby is honored through the Department of Ohio charitable donations to be able to present two $1,000 scholarships to an outstanding senior girl, Reagan Gurney, and the outstanding senior boy, Brinson DeLauder.
The Shelby Academic Booster Scholarship. The Shelby Academic Boosters support students of all ages within the district through a number of initiatives. These include, but are not limited to, seniors' honors cords and stoles, elementary spelling bees, and middle school career shadowing experiences. Most recently, the boosters made an academic-centered purchase for the new pre-K through 8 building. Each year, they award several graduating seniors with scholarship money, specifically for their college education. This year, $500 each is awarded to Caitlin Stidham, Grant Hyatt, Kendall Dunlap, Kale Kennard, Grant Kempf, and Cody Lance.
The Mayor Henry Klein Memorial Scholarship. Henry Klein didn't have much as he grew up, but he believed in hard work. And with that and determination to better his life, he accomplished much. One of his favorite accomplishments was to serve 3 terms as Shelby's first full-time mayor. Henry believed that someone in that position was to be a public servant rather than following his or her own agenda. Applicants for this scholarship must have at least a 3.0 grade point average and be planning on going into some form of public service, such as law enforcement, firefighting, teaching, etc. This $1,000 scholarship is awarded to McKenna Finnegan.
The American Legion Writers Post 326 Scholarship. 2021 marks the second year for Shelby's American Legion Writers Post 326 to offer a scholarship to a graduating Shelby senior. Applicants must have a parent who is active duty military or a veteran and express to the committee what it means to them to be an American. This year, $500 goes to Kelsey Weaver.
The Arsler Middle Scholarship. Shelby High School is extremely blessed to have Arsler Middle, commonly referred to as the Tubi, as their business partner in education. Arsler Middle provides a number of benefits to our students, including honoring students of the quarter, a yearly senior tour, honor roll breakfast, and this scholarship, just to name a few. Student applicants must rank in the upper 15% of the graduating class and have shown academic excellence and characteristics of leadership and citizenship during his or her high school career. $1,000 scholarships are awarded to Nicholas Beekman, Reagan Gurney, Caitlin Winters, Carson Ingram, Jaden McPherson, Ava Nastasi, McKenna Finnegan, and Madison Chirac.
The St. Mark's Episcopal Church Champion Scholarship. Paul Champion bequeathed St. Mark's a portion of his estate to assist in the church's local outreach programs. One such program is the Champion Scholarship. It is given in recognition of one's faith, Christian attitude, and service to God and community. $5,000 this year is awarded to Ava Nastasi.
The Dick Reed Memorial Scholarship. Dick Reed was a great mentor to many, having served as a teacher, coach, and athletic director of Shelby High School. Mr. Reed was a man of great faith and was not afraid to witness his faith to others in his daily life. A $1,000 scholarship goes to Reagan Gurney and Tessie Bellamy.
The John and Helen Yetzer Memorial Scholarship. Each year, at least one female and one male receives a scholarship in memory of John and Helen Yetzer, based on strong academics and consideration to whether or not the individuals have exhibited a financial need. Recipients must be former students of St. Mary's Catholic School of Shelby. This year, $5,000 each is awarded to Michaelin Detillion, Elizabeth Kaiser, Mason Neese, and McKenna Knoll.
The Class of 1947 Scholarship. The Shelby High School Class of 1947 awards several scholarships each year to graduating SHS seniors who rank in the upper 40% of their class and demonstrate strong character and leadership qualities. Court Hepner, who graduated 74 years ago with this class, continued to represent his class in awarding this scholarship up until his passing last year. $2,000 each go to Tessie Bellamy, Addie Meyer, Madison Chirac, Lizzie Kaiser, and Jaden McPherson.
The Ann Bly Memorial Scholarship. Ann Bly, my mom, was a 1973 graduate of Shelby Senior High School as well as a former employee of the school system, spending most of her years as an elementary librarian. She took great care of her books, her students, her health, and her family and friends. Applicants for this award are evaluated based on examples they've provided, attesting to how they have exhibited strong character and concern for others, and if they're going into a helping profession. We're proud to give $1,000 this year to Kelsey Weaver.
The Shelby Little League Scholarship. This scholarship is open to any Shelby graduating senior, boy or girl, who is involved with the Shelby Little League program and can be applied towards college or trade school as long as the student is enrolled in a second semester of college or trade school. $500 each goes to Nick Beekman, Noah Rank, and Austin Michael.
The Mary Ann Dick Women's Athletic Scholarship. This scholarship is in memory of Mary Ann Dick, a lifelong golfer and supporter of the girls' athletic teams. Each year, the recipient must have participated in athletics or cheerleading during her junior or senior year of high school. Selection is based on citizenship, academic performance, and an essay. This year, $500 goes to Kelsey Weaver.
The Larry Siegfried Commitment Scholarship. Larry Siegfried was a Shelby High School athlete whose basketball career was highly successful. Larry's life was one of commitment to his faith, virtues, and athletics. He lived his life unconditionally helping others. Each year's recipient has exhibited a pattern of strong character as well as a commitment to his or her athletics and academics. The Larry Siegfried family believes these recipients are and will continue to be virtuous leaders. This year, the $1,000 Siegfried Scholarship goes to Reagan Gurney.
The Tom Stroup Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was established in memory of Tom Stroup by his family. Tom was a member of the Shelby community and his children were graduates of SHS. The recipients must have been involved in at least one extracurricular activity. This year, $1,000 is awarded each to Sydney Seibert and Olivia Fordyce.
The Tim Hess Memorial Athletic Scholarship. This scholarship was established in memory of Tim Hess, a member of the SHS class of 1985. It is awarded to a Shelby High School athlete, like Tim was, who resides within the Shelby City School District. A $4,000 scholarship goes to Josh Moore, and a $1,000 scholarship to McKenna Finnegan.
The Shelby Rotary International Club Scholarship. This award, sponsored by the Shelby Rotary Club, is based on the following criteria: good citizenship, school activities, school academics, maturity, future plans, and financial need. A committee screens the applications and, with the exception of this year, selects several individuals to interview. Children of Rotary members are not eligible. This year, $1,000 is awarded to Mason Neese.
The McGowan Courage Award. The Rotary McGowan Courage Award was founded in 1968 by the Rotary Club of Mansfield. It was named in honor of Brigadier Bill McGowan, past commander of the Mansfield Salvation Army Post and longtime Rotary member. This award honors local high school students who have faced life experiences of adversity and hardship with extraordinary courage, tenacity, and fortitude. Past honorees have included over 200 youth who have risen above mental or physical impairments, debilitating family situations, or some other tragic circumstance. This year's McGowan Courage Award and a $1,000 scholarship goes to Jessica Long.
The Shelby Education Association Scholarship. The Shelby Education Association offers a scholarship to one or more graduating seniors who plan a career in teaching. The student must rank in the upper 50% of the graduating class and demonstrate the following characteristics: good citizenship in the community and school, cooperativeness, and the ability and willingness to accept responsibility. $1,000 is awarded to each McKenna Finnegan and Ava Nastasi.
The Janet E. Rhodes Memorial Scholarship. Jan Rhodes taught physical education, health, and mathematics at Shelby Junior High and Shelby Senior High for 30 years. She was the advisor for the Junior High Student Council and was responsible for running the No Frills dances after school. She bequeathed a sum of money to be used as an endowment for a Shelby student planning to pursue a career in education. This year, $1,000 is awarded to Camden Walder.
American Red Cross. Through the generous donations of blood from our community, the American Red Cross allows us to present scholarships to deserving seniors. To qualify, recipients must have participated in a combination of donating, volunteering, and hosting blood drives. Throughout high school, this year's recipients have not only donated several times, but also volunteered at several drives, hosted a drive of their own, and recruited donors. $250 each will be awarded to Maddie Parks, Carmen DeVito, and Jordan Whitner.
The Shelby Board of Education. The Shelby City Schools Board of Education provides 2 scholarships each year to 2 students who rank in the upper 15% of the graduating class. Participation in extracurricular activities is taken into consideration, and immediate family members of a school board member are not eligible. This year, $1,500 each will go to Reagan Gurney and Nick Beekman.
The Jackie Metzger Scholarship. The Jackie Metzger Scholarship Fund was established in memory of Jackie Metzger, a 1978 graduate of Shelby High School and a grade 3 and 4 teacher at Sacred Heart School for 21 years. For 7 of those years, she did double duty as both teacher and principal. This scholarship is awarded to a student pursuing a degree in some form of kindergarten through 8th grade education. The student should exemplify good citizenship in the community and school, cooperativeness, and the ability and willingness to accept responsibility. This year, $1,500 is awarded to Kelsey Weaver.
The Beta Mu Sorority Scholarship. This service organization offers a scholarship to a female student or students who will enter a human services occupation that will involve helping children, such as nursing, education, or social work. A $500 scholarship is awarded to Addie Meyer.
The Reynolds Family Scholarship. A brother and sister established a fund at the Shelby Foundation in loving memory of their mother, who had a soft spot in her heart for children. Their mother passionately believed that every child should have access to basic life necessities. They wish to aid a worthy graduating senior or seniors who have earned a 3.0 GPA or higher, participate in extracurricular activities, demonstrate financial need, and are pursuing a degree in a STEM field. This year, $2,000 is awarded to Tommy Harford, $3,000 is awarded to Carson Ingram, and $5,000 is awarded to David Mongold.
The Van Payne Memorial Scholarship. The Van Payne Memorial Scholarship was established within the Shelby Foundation to award a graduating Shelby senior holding at least a 3.0 GPA and exhibiting financial need with a scholarship to assist in affording his or her education. This year, $500 is awarded to McKenna Kaiser.
The Andy Dawson Agricultural Memorial Scholarship. Andy Dawson was a 1993 graduate of Shelby High School. Throughout high school, Andy was active in Shelby FFA and football and went on to study agriculture and play football at The Ohio State University. Andy worked on the family dairy farm even as a young boy, and upon becoming an adult, he took over as the head of operations on the farm. The family chooses a graduate going into an agricultural-related field, participated in 4-H or FFA, as well as other extracurricular activities. This year, $1,000 will be awarded to each Riley Fackler and Reagan Rawl.
The Charles L. Neese Agriculture Scholarship. This scholarship, in memory of former Shelby student Charles L. Neese, is presented to a student planning to attend either a 2-year or 4-year college majoring in an agriculture field. $1,000 is awarded to Reagan Rawl, and $500 each is awarded to Jacob Harrison and Kayla Evans.
The Lowell and Marjorie Strock Agricultural Scholarship. Established in memory of Lowell and Marjorie Strock, this scholarship is awarded to a graduating SHS senior active in Ag Science, FFA, or 4-H. The recipient must be accepted into a school providing post-high school education in a field related to agriculture, horticulture, forestry, or agriculture mechanics. This year, $500 will go to each Reagan Rawl and Jacob Harrison.
The Ohio Earth Tool Scholarship. The Ohio Earth Tool Scholarship requires that the applicant be a member of the Ag Science program. The recipient must be continuing his or her education in an agriculture-related field, such as agriculture, horticulture, forestry, or agriculture mechanics. $100 is awarded to Reagan Rawl.
The Paul D. Champion Agricultural Scholarship. The Paul D. Champion Agricultural Scholarship is open to students majoring in an agricultural-related field. This year, $2,500 each will go to Reagan Rawl and Riley Fackler.
The Shank Memorial VOAG Student Scholarship. Mr. Shank was a VOAG teacher at Shelby and FFA advisor. This scholarship memorializes his contribution to the Shelby MOAC and FFA program. $375 is awarded to Jacob Harrison.
The Fred S. and Harriet Rose McKinney Scholarship. Harriet Rose McKinney was the first wife of Fred McKinney Sr. When she passed away, Fred McKinney Sr. thought it would be appropriate to help someone from the community that had been so good to him, and he established the scholarship. When Fred Sr. passed away in 2007, his son, Fred McKinney Jr., renamed the scholarship and continued the tradition established by his father. $500 is awarded to McKenna Finnegan.
The Derek Ross Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is in memory of Derek Ross, a 2002 graduate of Shelby High School. Derek was active in track, cross country, and FFA, and each year the committee looks for a worthy student with similar involvement. This year, $1,000 is awarded to Riley Fackler.
The Donna Miller STEM Scholarship. The Donna Miller STEM Scholarship was established by SHS graduates and brother and sister duo Megan Donna Miller Nally and Jared Donna Miller. Their desire was to promote the STEM field while also financially assisting a deserving senior going into a college major of science, math, technology, or engineering. $1,000 is awarded this year to Tommy Harford.
The Shelby Council of Churches Scholarship. The First United Methodist, Trinity United Methodist, St. Mark's Episcopal, Most Pure Heart of Mary, First Evangelical Lutheran, First Christian, First United Church of Christ, and First Presbyterian Church comprises the Shelby Council of Churches. The recipient for this award must be an active member or be endorsed by a member church. This year, $500 goes to Olivia Fordyce.
The Mason Ream Memorial Scholarship. The Mason Ream Memorial Scholarship is presented by Brad, Anita, Chelsea, and Molly Ream to show their appreciation for the support they received from this community during their son's illness and untimely death in 2006. With this year's award, SHS students have received $28,000 in Mason's memory. He would be very proud. Starting with the class of 2012, Mason's class, the Ream family began honoring high school seniors who showed the courage and compassion that Mason exhibited. The Ream family is proud and honored to present the 2021 Mason Ream Memorial Scholarship of $1,000 each to Olivia Fordyce and Jessica Long.
The Shelby Little House Scholarship. The Shelby Little House looks to award a young lady who was involved with Girl Scouting for at least 2 years. Other criteria include living in the Shelby City School District and a cumulative grade point average of 2.5 or better. Applicants are asked to answer a number of questions reflecting on their Girl Scout experience, how it has influenced them and will influence their future. This year, a $1,000 scholarship is awarded to Kayla Evans.
The Emerson and Louise Shaw Scholarship. Emerson and Louise Shaw were residents of Shelby most of their lives. Having lived in Columbus briefly, they returned here for their retirement. It was their intention that part of their estate be used to establish a scholarship for Shelby students. This year, $1,500 goes to Molly Hardings, $1,000 each goes to Joanna Malakar, Isaiah Hurst, and Kelsey Weaver, and $750 each goes to Liam Ginter and David Mongold.
The Woodrow and Edna Tooker Scholarship. Edna Tooker spent 23 of her 40-year teaching career in Shelby. She retired in 1968. She directed that part of her estate be used to establish a scholarship fund in memory of herself and her husband for the benefit of Shelby students. This year, $2,500 each goes to Olivia Fordyce and Liam Ginter. And $1,000 each goes to Madison Chirac and Carson Ingram.
The Harriet F. Snyder Scholarship. Harriet F. Snyder taught biology at Shelby High School for over 40 years. In her will, she established a scholarship to benefit a graduating high school senior or seniors of Shelby High School who will be majoring in science and/or medicine in either a bachelor or greater post-secondary degree program. Academic achievement and intended major are the greatest factors considered for recipient selection. This year, $2,500 is awarded to Liam Ginter.
The Lillian Ray Bowman Scholarship. Lillian Ray Bowman taught world history and American history at Shelby High School for nearly 40 years. A scholarship was established in her name to benefit a graduating high school senior or seniors of Shelby High School who will be majoring in any area within the social sciences. Academic achievement, intended major, and financial need were all considered in awarding this scholarship. This year, a $3,000 scholarship is awarded to Camden Walder.
The M. Eileen and Howard Plocker Memorial Scholarship. Eileen Plocker taught home economics in the Shelby schools for over 30 years. She introduced courses for young men and also instituted the special project of the mock wedding. These types of courses built a strong foundation for our family and consumer science classes. She was greatly loved by her students and was always dedicated to seeing them succeed. This award is open to any Shelby High School senior who plans to become a teacher. This year, $500 is awarded to Kelsey Weaver.
The A.B. Cornell and Larry Cornell Scholarship. After the opening of their first grocery store in Plymouth during the last century, the Cornell family has served the community by providing retail services through several different businesses, most notably the IGA. Additionally, they have provided employment not only for adults but many Shelby students over the years. As an additional way of giving back to the community, the Cornell family provides these scholarships to deserving high school seniors. This year, $1,000 each is awarded to Sydney Seibert and Jessica Long.
The Leon and Mildred Klein Memorial Scholarship. Leon and Mildred Klein were longtime, civic-minded Shelby residents. Mr. Klein died in 1993. Upon the passing of Mrs. Klein, a scholarship was established in their memory to be awarded to a deserving Shelby senior of good character with strong academics. This year, $4,000 each will be awarded to Tommy Harford and Jaden McPherson.
The Mark and Virginia Lowmiller Scholarship. Mark and Virginia Lowmiller both graduated from Shelby High School during the 1930s. Their two children, Mark and Susan, graduated in the 1960s. Mr. Lowmiller worked in many jobs in Shelby, retiring as president of Citizens Bank of Shelby in 1980. He was also a founding trustee of the Shelby Foundation, an organization that promotes the betterment of the Shelby community, including several scholarships presented here today. Mr. and Mrs. Lowmiller celebrated their 65th wedding anniversary before Mr. Lowmiller passed away in 2004, and then Mrs. Lowmiller passed away in 2007. It was Mark and Virginia's desire to help a Shelby student complete a college education through the awarding of this scholarship, and their family wants to continue in that tradition. $1,000 each is awarded to McKenna Finnegan and Madison Chirac.
The Independent Insurance Agents of Shelby. The independent insurance agents of Shelby include the Shelby Mutual Insurance Agency Incorporated and Adams, Albert and Curry Agency Incorporated. This scholarship requires that the student be planning a major in a business-related field. $500 this year is awarded to McKenna Knoll.
The Civista Bank Scholarship. Civista Bank generously awards one graduating Shelby High School senior with a scholarship to go towards their education. $500 is awarded to Austin Michael.
The Shelby High School Educators Scholarship. The Shelby Educators Scholarship is a $4,000 scholarship which has been endowed in perpetuity through the Shelby Foundation to be awarded annually to a graduating senior from Shelby High School. This year, that $4,000 is awarded to Tessie Bellamy.
The Fraternal Order of Eagles Scholarship. Each year, the Fraternal Order of Eagles provides scholarships to graduating seniors who rank in the upper 40% of their class. In addition, recipients must have the characteristics of being a good citizen in the community and the school, being cooperative, and willing and able to take responsibility. This year, $1,000 each is awarded to Merrick Albert and Cassie Stein.
The W.H. Moody and Lady F. Moody Scholarship. This scholarship was established in memory of W.H. Moody and Lady F. Moody. The two wed in 1938 and were Shelby residents for the remainder of their lives. The top applicants for the scholarship were selected based on good citizenship, school activities, school academics, maturity, and their future plans. This year, $3,000 each is awarded to Nick Beekman, Lizzie Kaiser, Ava Nastasi, and Caitlin Winters.
The A. Gordon and Betty H. Imhoff Scholarship Award. Gordon and Betty Imhoff were both graduates of Shelby High School and wanted to support students from the school as they further their education. To be considered for this prestigious award, candidates must be attending a college, university, or nursing school in the fall term immediately following graduation and be in the top 40% of their graduating class. $5,900 each is awarded to Reagan Gurney, Ava Nastasi, and Caitlin Winters.
The Shelby Whippet Athletic Boosters Scholarship. The Shelby Whippet Athletic Boosters award a scholarship to one male and one female graduate of Shelby High School. Preference goes to students who will participate in intercollegiate sports. The student must have a cumulative GPA of at least 2.5 and agree to be enrolled as a full-time college student for the entire calendar year. Any student who receives 1/2 or more of another full athletic scholarship is ineligible for the award. $1,000 each goes to Cassie Stein and Cam Walter. The Ashley Yetzer Memorial Scholarship. Ashley Yetzer was a Christian with a kind-hearted spirit with an intense love for animals. She had high morals and loved family and making new friends. Her smile reached her eyes and she loved life. Her scholarship attracts seniors who are involved in their church and active in their community. This year's recipient of the Ashley Yetzer Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is Joanna Malacher.
The Terry Zerker Memorial Scholarship. Terry Zerker was a social studies teacher in the Shelby City Schools for 35 years. He coached for over 57 seasons in track and cross country. He not only loved these sports, he cared deeply about the runners and their families. He wanted his runners to represent the Shelby community in a positive light and to run with class. The family of Coach Zerker wishes to award an athlete from track or cross country who exemplifies running with class. The first ever recipients of the Terry Zirkel Memorial Scholarship, $1,000 is awarded to Riley Fackler and $500 each to Josh Moore and Caitlin Winters.
The Alexa Robinson Memorial Scholarship. Alexa Robinson graduated with honors from Shelby High School in 2017. Inspired by the motto, "You only live once," Alexa lived her life to the fullest. The beautiful and vibrant 22-year-old was known for her fun, passionate, and kind personality. She loved with all her heart. The driven young woman juggled work and school and was on track to graduate from Ashland University in May of 2021 when tragedy struck on November 14th of 2020 and she passed away unexpectedly. Alexa's family looks to award a college-bound SHS graduate who maintained a 3.0 GPA or higher while involved in extracurricular activities. The recipient will be one who also exhibits a positive attitude, is hardworking, and has a desire to make the community better. The first recipients of the Alexa Robinson Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 each are McKenna Knoll and Caitlin Ritchie.
The Shelby City Schools Scholarship. Shelby High School has a long-standing history of awarding scholarships from a number of different funds. This year we are able to award one single scholarship to a deserving senior enrolling in college. This year $1,700 is awarded to Noah Rank.
Athletic Awards. The Award of Excellence is sponsored by the National Federation of High School Sports and distributed to one male and one female senior student who has displayed exemplary sportsmanship, ethics, and integrity. Those selected have exhibited qualities that embody good citizenship, good moral character, and good sporting behavior. This year's recipients of the NFHS Award of Excellence are Mary Mayer and Owen Fisher.
As part of a state effort to further the promotion of sportsmanship among member schools and our athletes, the Ohio High School Athletic Association recognizes student athletes in honor of Archie Griffin. The Archie Griffin Sportsmanship Awards are also presented to one male and one female senior athlete who have been outstanding in their efforts to promote sportsmanship. This year's Archie Griffin Sportsmanship Award recipients are Reagan Gurney and Jake Eldridge.
The OHSAA annually makes available a Courageous Student Award. This recognition may be presented to one deserving individual at each respective member school. Guidelines for selection of the Courageous Student Award include but are not limited to a student who has overcome great adversity, such as a challenging social or family situation. It's our honor to present this year's Courageous Student Award to Brinson DeLauder.
As part of our league constitution, the Mid-Ohio Athletic Conference recognizes athletes who achieved a 3.5 grade point average while participating in athletics their senior year. 27 members of this year's senior class have met that criteria and will receive an MOAC Scholar Athlete Certificate. They are Nick Beekman, Tessie Bellamy, Brinson DeLauder, Kendallin Dunlap, Jacob Eldridge, Riley Fackler, Olivia Fordyce, Reagan Gurney, Grant Hyatt, Carson Ingram, Kylie Kyneth, Kale Kennard, Cody Lance, Keely Mack, Adeline Meyer, Mary Mayer, Jaden McPherson, Josh Moore, David Mongold, Cale Moore, Noah Rank, Sydney Seibert, Madison Chirac, Cassie Stein, Jacob Vogt, Kelsey Weaver, and Caitlin Winters.
Another OHSAA sponsored award is the State Scholar Athlete Award. This award is presented to senior female and male athletes who earned multiple varsity letters over the course of their high school career, including earning at least one letter their senior year, and have obtained a grade point average near the top of their class at the end of the first semester of their senior year. This year's recipients are Caitlin Winters and Carson Ingram.
The last of the OHSAA awards is being presented to a community member who exemplifies good sportsmanship and support of our student athletes, gives back through volunteerism to our athletic programs and school community, and contributes to the well-being of our local students. On behalf of all of our coaches, we are proud to recognize Kathy Uplinger.
Annually, the Shelby Athletic Department presents the Outstanding Senior Athlete Award. As with many of the previous awards, recipients are nominated and selected by our Shelby head coaches. This year's selections add to the long list of individuals who excelled on and off the athletic fields. This year's Outstanding Female Senior Athlete Award goes to Cassie Stein. This year's Outstanding Male Senior Athlete Award goes to Carson Ingram.
14 members so far from this year's senior class have excelled in athletics the past 4 years by earning numerous letters, being selected to first team all-conference, and/or participating on a league championship team. This criteria has allowed them to earn their Senior Scarlet S Award and thus will receive their Scarlet S blankets at a later date. The recipients this year are Merrick Albert, Brinson DeLauder, Riley Fackler, Owen Fisher, Carson Ingram, Cody Lance, Jaden McPherson, Josh Moore, Cale Moore, McKenna Knoll, Sydney Seibert, Cassie Stein, Camden Walder, and Nathan Zahner. Additional senior athletes could possibly earn this award upon the completion of their spring season. In this case, the athletic department will contact those individuals.
Back to a number of scholarships for which recipients will be announced at a later date. The University Club Educational Foundation Scholarship. Each year, the University Club Foundation chooses seniors from Shelby High School on the basis of academics, character, contribution to the school and community, financial need, and with the exception of this year, an interview. This year, their recipient will be awarded $2,000 towards their college education, which may be renewed for up to 4 years. This scholarship will be awarded, but due to delays within the Richland County Foundation, a recipient name is not available at this time.
The Fran and Warren Rupp Foundation Scholarship Program. The Fran and Warren Rupp Foundation has endowed one-time awards of a $5,000 scholarship at several Mansfield area high schools, including Shelby. Recipients must submit documentation supporting criteria set forth by the foundation. Recipients are chosen based on that criteria. This scholarship will be awarded, but due to delays within the Richland County Foundation, a recipient name is not available at this time. The Medical Mutual of Ohio Award. Medical Mutual of Ohio, the insurance provider for the Shelby City School District's employees, provides scholarships to deserving seniors. This scholarship will be awarded, but due to delays within the Columbus Foundation, a recipient name is not available at this time.
This concludes the 2021 virtual presentation of the Shelby Local Scholarships and Shelby High School Senior Athletic Awards. We wish to thank all the generous donors who make these scholarships available to Shelby High School students. We truly have a remarkable community invested in the future of its youth. To all of our graduates, we are incredibly proud of you. You have persevered and are reaching the end of this chapter to your education. May you take bold steps forward with confidence that you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Those students receiving athletic awards, you can pick up your awards at Shelby High School during main office hours. Students receiving scholarships, you will receive an insert in your diploma that includes a list of scholarships you have earned, as well as how you will receive each one. Some may be mailed to your home, and some may be available to pick up at Shelby High School.